Thank you for choosing Connolly Capital for your mortgage needs. This video outlines how to read a TD Bank mortgage commitment. At the top of the TD commitment, you will see your mortgage reference number, the date in which the commitment was issued, and the borrowers being your personal details. Address of the property being used as security is where the mortgage is to be registered. In this case, the mortgage is a conventional mortgage. The mortgage amount is $593,000. TD registers their mortgage as a collateral charge, and it is in first position. The annual interest rate is 2%. 60 months is a 5-year term over a 30-year amortization, and the payment frequency is defaulted to monthly. On every TD file, when you see your lawyer, you will be able to change your payment frequency to weekly or bi-weekly when you sign your mortgage agreement. For this commitment that you are seeing, all payments are defaulted to monthly. Here is the monthly payment, and here are the terms and conditions of the closing date. So in this case, we have an advance of May 31st. TD does interest adjustment dates, so if you choose to pay monthly, all payments will come out on the first of the month. At the bottom of the first page, the mortgage is subject to standard terms and conditions in which we will go over, and here are the additional conditions in which we need to satisfy together no later than 10 business days prior to the closing date. So in this case, we have our signed documents. Mortgager to be responsible for realty taxes. If you would like TD to be responsible for your tax payments, please let us know and we will make the change internally for you. Here are our further conditions on the file. We will send you a summary on which conditions are outstanding, which conditions have been satisfied. In the middle of the page, a pre-authorized debit agreement to set up your payments. This comes by way of a PAD form or a void check. This is the account in which you choose to have TD debit your monthly, bi-weekly, or weekly mortgage payments from. If you have a relationship with an existing TD branch, you can put your transit and address number of the branch. If you do not, we assign the branch closest to the property in your area. Solicitor information is where you input your lawyer details. Third-party statement. So if the loan is being used by or on behalf of anyone else, you would check yes. 99% of the time, this is going to be no. TD also provides source of down payment. So you must indicate where your down payment assets are coming from. If it's a sale of a property, you would check off here. Or if it's savings, RSPs, investments, you would check off the associated box in this category. As I mentioned before, all TD mortgages are registered as a collateral charge. So what does this mean? So in this example, the purchase price of the property was $800,000 and the clients are borrowing $590,000. So you can register the mortgage charge for just the amount that you borrow, or you can pick a number up to 125% of the property's value. The benefit of registering for a higher amount is if you want to extend more credit in the future with TD, you will not need to re-register the charge, meaning you will not need to pay additional lawyer fees. So if you wanted to refinance in the future, maybe add a line of credit in behind your mortgage, if you register the collateral charge for a higher amount, you can make changes to your loan amount in the future with no fees. If you are someone who prefers to leave the collateral charge as to the amount just as you borrow, then we will register the collateral charge for the mortgage amount only. Any changes in the future will incur legal fees. Here are other terms and conditions within TD regarding property taxes and prepayments. TD prepayment schedule is 15% on an annual basis with a minimum of $100 on each prepayment amount. So in this case, 15% of the loan per year is just under $90,000. You can also increase your payments by up to 100% of the payment amount. So essentially, you can increase it all the way up to doubling your payment amount. The aggregate of your payment increases and the lump sum payments cannot exceed this number here, which is the $88,000. Additional terms and conditions. This is just further to the point of we need all conditions satisfied no later than 10 business days prior to closing. And when you sign with your lawyer, you will need to bring valid photo ID. Mortgage acknowledgement is just standard third-party information on TD Bank. Privacy agreement is relating to you providing your personal details to us, and we provide your personal information to TD Bank. Collecting and using information, we're only using it for the purposes of getting this mortgage approved. For information disclosure, again, TD has your information on file, so the disclosure of information is related to the mortgage product in which you are choosing. Again, further information on uses, collections of your personal information. Marketing purposes, again, since TD has your information on file, they may reach out to you as you are now a TD Bank client. Here's information on their privacy agreement. If you had any further questions on the privacy piece, this is the number to call. Lastly, at the end of the commitment, date and sign to show to us that yes, you have read and understood the commitment. This commitment is then sent to your lawyer, and at your lawyer's office, you will sign what's called a mortgage loan agreement. It has all of the details in this mortgage commitment and further details such as property taxes and changing your payment frequency away from the standard monthly. If you have any questions on the TD commitment, please don't hesitate to ask and we will walk you through it.